What's up, Sparks? Every time. Every time. Look at that leg. Ready? Leg. Way. I gotta move this bike, bro. Quick tip to start today's vlog. When you get on the air bike, how you know it is the right height for you is when you sit on the seat, you can put the middle of your foot flat on the pedal with your knee locked out like this. That way you can get the most power transference and also be the most efficient. Today's AM session is 1 minute on at 75 to 85%, 1 minute at kind of a chill rate, 10 to 15%, 30 times, 60 minutes. Nice little aerobic one. And I have moved the bike. That sounded really English. Because the light broke. There was a fault with the light, so I didn't really want to do it in the dark. I might open up the garage halfway through when it gets a little bit too hot in here. Oh. 622 calories. I don't think I would have got through that if it wasn't for Matt Fraser, Rich Fronin and everyone else watching CrossFit's channel through the whole of that.
Attacked it completely differently. And
in all honesty, team, this morning I did not want to do that workout. Usually I'm like super stoked to just get up and work out and train and everything, and this morning I was just in kind of one of those moods where you're just like, I'm probably you guys get this a lot as well, where you're just like, what am I doing with my life? But I know when I'm in one of those moods, or when I'm just like lethargic, or just I go in the gym or I go in the CrossFit box, I just put a workout down and I just, once it's on the board, you get it done and you feel like I do now 1,000 times better. Sometimes when you're not motivated, or when you just can't be, you don't have that fire inside you for the day or whatever. Sometimes, as Nike would say or other people would say, you just gotta do it! Just do it! Hello.
Hello.
How's it feel?
Sore. Especially right there.
I told her it was a trap. It's nice the way you dealt with that one.
That was quite good.
Thank you. Well, you know, with these puns, there's no arm in them. Just, babe, really put your back into it. So with these puns, sometimes you gotta think ahead.
Stop!
And most people knows it. Oh, now I'm just getting cheeky with these puns. Recently with my trap, this ball has been a saviour. I usually just foam roll my back, but this ball against the wall can really trigger point the places that have been getting super tight when I've been doing loads of cleans. Jazz, stroke the furry wall.
Stroke the furry wall!
Keep stroking the wall!
I love that film! Oh my god, please can we go watch that?
You look really strange.
It does look— ow!
Humble by Kendrick Lamar is Jasmine's and my kind of song of the moment. Luke Combs' Hurricane is also in the chart. And we found that before it went in the chart. It's always a satisfying feeling when you find a song before it then goes in the chart, so you kind of know about it before everyone else, and then when everyone else knows about it, you're like, yeah, I knew about the song.
Party.
Party.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Action, Jazz. Nice. Nailed it. Love catching up with Adam. Miss you, bro.
I've seen so many times in the vlog and I'm like
Actually here. My friend Lee watches the videos and he's training us for tonight, but he's never been to this box, so he's finding it surreal that he's coming in here, right?
absolutely.
So strange. Unbelievable, Adam. Hey, Kieran.
Strange. From all the running.
Dab.
Oh, what is it? The kids are doing it. It's like sprinkler, sprinkler, dab. Sprinkler, sprinkler, dab. Sprinkler, sprinkler, dab.
Where was that? Haven Holiday Park.
Yeah, yeah. Devon Sands. Big shout out.
Kieran last week was on kind of like a caravan holiday with his family, and that's what he comes home with.
Seen you on the vlogs.
What is going on, team? Craig back with another commentary over this video, and what you're seeing is kind of my standard warm-up for when I do squats. To be honest, I don't tend to do a lot of stretching. I don't do that long of a warm-up. I'll start with the move that you're seeing on the screen right now, which I'm not 100% sure what it's called, just to really target the posterior chain, going into a good morning and then down into a squat, then back up into a good morning, followed by firing the glutes through. 3 sets of 8 reps of this, gives you a nice burn on the hamstrings, glutes, and gets you kind of lower and kind of mid-thoracic warm. Then I'll usually stick 60 kilos on the bar, go into the bottom of the squat, move around a little bit, loosen off the knees and the hips, and then do a couple of reps afterwards. I'll do that for 3 or 4 sets. Then I'll start loading the bar as I feel ready to. My squat warm-up for me is the same literally every time. The build-up of weights depends on how sore I am, how I feel, what I've done a couple of days before. Recently on Instagram and YouTube, I've been getting a lot of comments and questions asking about how I'm planning on still building my strength but maintaining my engine. There's a lot of people that are worried that when you go into strength training, you completely lose that engine that you built up over kind of the on-season, over the build-up to the open. You've probably seen it over the last couple of videos, but recently I've been just doing 30 to 60 minutes of aerobic exercise in the morning, just getting my heart and lungs ticking over, keeping the heart rate elevated, but nothing central nervous system taxing. No barbell work, all kind of things like air bike, running, burpees, moderately heavy kettlebell swings. Stepping out of CrossFit now and being away from Metcons for a couple of weeks, I've realized that when you do a lot of kind of 6 to 8 minutes, high intensity Metcons, 60 kilo bar, rep it out, give it everything you got. For me personally, I don't think I could do that with the strength training that I'm doing at the moment. I just feel like I'd physically burn out. Whereas doing that 30 to 60 minutes of aerobic work in the morning is, one, kind of helping me with recovery, but 2, I feel stronger than ever when I go into the gym at night. And then obviously that's allowing me to lift heavier. That's allowing me to concentrate solely on my lifting. And honestly, for me personally, I feel like I'm not losing that much of an engine. If you look at the marathon runners, if you look at people that are long distance cyclists, long distance swimmers, they have great aerobic systems. And I feel like the training and the split that I'm doing at the moment is allowing me to build my aerobic system, which for me is probably one of my weakest areas, but without it impacting on my strength training at night. So removing the middle distance Metcons, the 6 to 20 minute workouts have seemed to be the trick at the moment. Now, obviously, when we get back into the on season, they're going to be added back in. They're going to hurt for the first couple of weeks, but I'll be coming back to them with a stronger strength base and hopefully a better cardio base too. As for my training at the moment, depending on how I feel, I'll usually do about 5 lifting sessions a week and 6 30 to 60 minute either cardio workouts or active recovery days. And it really just depends on how I feel. I cover rest days at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. But as for tonight, we did 4 sets of 10 reps speed squats at 140 kg. Working on that explosive power. Your body is a very quick thing to adapt. So as you've seen recently, I've gone super heavy. I've been doing pause squats. I'm basically just doing something different with the squats every time I come in. Targeting the same muscle groups, but making them work in a different way. But anyway, if you did find that commentary, I know it's probably been pretty long, interesting, and if you are enjoying the video, as always, smash that like button. It really, really does help the channel. And now you'll get to watch me fail at snatches, which I hit last week very easily. So enjoy the rest of the video, and we'll talk to you guys later on. little bit tired tonight, and it showed with my snatches when I first started off. I was just mentally not like switched on for my snatches, and I dropped so many. Then I thought to myself, what would you do if you're in a competition? If that bar was right in front of you in a competition right now? And something in my brain just tweaked and I didn't drop one afterwards. I think we're all guilty of it sometimes. We come in and we just go through the motions when we're training, and we just get the work done. We don't do it with the intensity that we need to change. Some days, the days when you're feeling tired, are the days when you gotta be more mentally focused and just think like you're in a competition. That was good. Yes. Did it. See you there, bro.
See you guys.
See you later.
Bye bye.
Another successful night of training done, and tonight I kind of felt it. So tomorrow, probably just going to do some cardio in the morning and then take the rest of the day off. Very much at the moment going off how my body feels and how I feel when I'm training. As to when my rest days will actually be slotted in and when I'll do kind of active recovery and whatnot. Jazz is injured a little bit.
My foot is very sore.
How did you do it?
Don't know. It's like when you just feel like you got a stabbing pain in your heel, and it, oh, so sore.
Hey, we did this before. Like for Jazz to get better. And on that note, we will catch you guys in the next
one. Good night, everybody.
See you guys tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed the video.
Just do my thing.
I'm gonna put an epic track over this.
No. There ain't nothing wrong.